buckle. In this tutorial I'm just going to show you how you can create a sort of 3D effect, sort of splatter effect, using the brushes in Affinity Photo. Now, just going to go over here to brushes. I'm going to select obviously first the brush tool over here, so paintbrush, and then brushes over here. You can see there's a number of them: basic, painting, drawing, spray paints, and I'm going to go for effects. There's quite a few other ones as well, really nice selection, and just select that one. Now you can actually double click on it, you can see all the various options such as dynamics, as well as modifying the size and blending modes and all that sort of stuff. What I want to do in this video, quickly show you, is how to add a sort of three-dimensional effect to it, and that's quickly done by adding a new layer. And I'm just going to apply brush stroke just now, like that. And what you can do, you can quickly go over to effects and just going to select bevel. Now you could of course go for 3D as well, that's another one, but I'm just going to go for bevel. And there's a number of options, you can modify various things. You can actually see the 3D depth there. So there's other options, emboss. Right, going to go for that one. Now, I can quickly add design, and I can actually modify the brush. I don't have to keep it like that. I've actually got some colour dynamics involved there, some hues, so I'm just going to reduce that down a bit. There's a number of other options. You can modify various things, depending if you've got a brush, but I haven't, so I've just got a pen, I should say. I've just got a mouse, so, and there's also various profiles. Close, and I can just apply that, and you can see the... Now, of course, once you've actually done that, you can actually go to a layer and a new layer again, and then you can just add the brush strokes. This time, however, you'll notice that there is no, of course, there's no effect for that, but you can, of course, use, say, maybe 3D. So you can actually just add that one. You can just see the 3D there. And again, there's more, as with these brushes, there's more settings just by bringing up the dialogue, and you can modify radius and, of course, tweak it depending on the actual effect you want. You can modify that, move that around. I think that's a... Right. Again, modify. And also with this, you can actually add light sources as well as remove them, of course. Right, I'm going to go with that. And then I can just continue with that brush stroke. Of course, I can use one of the other brushes as well. But you can then go to a layer, and instead of that, you can actually just go duplicate. So you can actually just keep the same settings, but it's obviously not going to be added to that one. So if you want, you can just then go to colour and maybe go for a blue. And you can see again the... Don't have to, of course, continue with the same brush. You could actually now go, say, select one of the paint brushes and just apply a paintbrush, and you can see again the sort of 3D effect. You can just add quickly across there. Just again, like I say, not great when you haven't got a pen or brush tool to actually do it with. And again, the 3D effect there. Right, anyway, I hope you found this of interest. Thank you much.